Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Burning Truth. I have brought back the man that can't fuck off properly. I've also brought back the Plank's old brother, brought myself back. We're all here, and for one night only, I aren't going to take the mick out of the Plank's old brother.
But I will.
What?
For one night only, I am going to try my best not to take the piss out of the walking tree. The apocalypse.
Oh wait, he already started!
No, he's getting them all out of the way now. Getting them all out of the way so he's ready, so he doesn't say anything negative about you.
He won't help himself. He just does it. It just oozes out of him.
So that is
Il machismo.
Matthew, the bad boy Burns.
The bad boy.
You don't normally announce me as that.
Sorry, no one announced him as the Plank's soul brother.
Dude, never mind. Carry on. I'm Matt Burns.
The man to my right, the man that can't fuck off properly.
The man is very achy.
The sick kick hitting, the winds of change blazing, Charles Kelsey.
Hello, right. It's nice to be back.
Oh, the man who had to be announced as from Stoke-on-Trent.
Very multiple times now. You know that cheap heat. It's not cheap heat. It's just my
effective.
It is very effective. I don't like Cateshill. They don't like me. I'm from Stoke. Fuck them.
I'm also teaching him the Stokey language. You know, soon enough he'll be going Kinkoska Kabodok.
And now he's looking at you completely confused.
At the moment he's just going duck.
Now, see, for a black country boy, I understood that very well without even saying it. Like, duckers. Fine. And to my left is Mr. Goff, as he just announced himself.
I'm here. I'm in a very giving mood. So, how's your week been?
My week? Interesting. Busy, as usual. You know, we're getting bookings and everything.
I tried to make him fuck off first, but he wouldn't go, so...
We were close.
We were so close.
You can't. There was a good old camera in this room. You could see this much. I mean, my fingers nearly touching with this close to making him fuck off. But it didn't plan out.
No. We walked in the studio, the two of us. We walked in, we got our plans, we caught up, and then half an hour later...
He walks in.
He walks in.
Alright, matey.
Hey up, matey. I ended up into my head, so I cancelled my show.
I didn't cancel the show because it hit me head.
Yeah, I can believe he did.
It just... The show got cancelled. The show was just cancelled, that's all.
So your show today got cancelled, which is why we're all here.
Yep.
Yeah. And, no, so Mr. Burrs has been, getting those bookings.
And...
Those millions of dollars, apparently.
Millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
So, you've joined us. You
Yes.
were away, 2 matches in one night, being, the Duracell bunny.
I am a Duracell bunny.
Not what I've heard, but carry on.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, he's going for the blow of the belt.
he'll say sorry to me a bit. It's okay. He likes me. He apologises.
Alright. Alright.
No, last week I was wrestling all week, and
Go on.
also, I said I was in Newbury Saturday with him to my right, Mr. Announcer Matt Burns.
For one night only.
Did you happen to go from Stoke-on-Trent, matey?
No, at first, the promoters were like, "You can't say where you're from." It's like, okay. So second match, get through. I'm like,
I'm telling you, say where I'm from.
the promoter's doing this, the exact action of cut your throat. No. I'm like, announce me from where I'm from.
And
It's 10 minutes down the road from you. Announce it.
No!
He's from Stoke-on-Trent, matey.
From Stoke-on-Trent.
Winner.
Even though I've got the owners going, no!
And then someone would say some crap to me. I went, shut up, duck. That's how bad I'm getting Stokey.
Did they respond back with the one thing, and I probably shouldn't say this on air, that pisses me off? Quack.
No, they're quite stupid. They didn't do that.
They just sort of just tilted their head like, eh?
Duck? Yes.
Because it's the worst response in the world. What's up, Duck? Quack. Like, just want to smack him round the face.
They're like a flock of flamingos. Flock of flamingos. Have you never watched Legends of Wrestling? Legends House.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
I'd never realised that was Ashley Roberts until I went back and watched the whole series just so I could see Roddy Piper.
So did I tell you about me and Gene trying to get her drunk on the very last episode? Yeah, it had a lot of alcohol in it. He tried to get me drunk. You can tell she was like, didn't have to pay for it. I didn't care. I just don't care. No, I mean, on the Sunday where I couldn't join you fellows, I was going to say fine fellow, man looked at Matt Burns. I was at MJP, Millen Joint Promotion.
And what happened? What happened there? Did you have a good show? How was everything?
Craig came in, they didn't want to know until my match. And then I said, I am not one of you Tipton stabbing in the back people. I am. And then my exact words were, I'm from a very posh area named Stoke-on-Trent, Chesterton. Our team finished above yours.
Rather,
Basically,
for anyone who doesn't know the Stoke-on-Trent area very well, so this is the first mistake he's made. I come from the same area. I live roughly what can be classed as a 10-minute walk away from Mr. Kelsey. Now, Chesterton is actually part of Newcastle-under-Lyme. We are not Stokies.
Because sometimes when I go on like online,
We're from Newcastle-under-Lyme, Staffordshire.
Yeah, sometimes like places put. No, sometimes I get them out. Shush before I hit you in the face.
Bring it on. I'll take you down again.
It's not that. Sometimes I get letters from my door going Newcastle Underline, Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire.
Where are they from? Because Newcastle-under-Lyme, it shouldn't be classed because they're two different boroughs because they have their own councils.
Well, I don't care though.
Yep.
And Chesterton's not that posh. It's like a regeneration site. I can say that because I've lived there for 23 years.
I'm not going to involve in that because I don't fancy getting beat up by two of them.
Good. But no. And then of course, when he says you're from somewhere else, they go, oh, don't like it. Well, my team was above your team in the Prem. Well, yes, we was. Stoke was above West Brom, weren't they, in Villa?
Yes, he's having to recheck.
At least I'm checking because I was like, just chatting crap.
For some reason, he's looking to the person that, like, actually, I've got the magazine there. I'll make you read that before you go out and make accusations next time.
Because if he goes to the show and go, our team beat your team, no they didn't.
However, if you do a show in Liverpool, do not mention you're from Stoke.
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
Because if you mention you're from Stoke, it's a bit of a sore subject.
Or anywhere else.
Oh.
Well, since Stoke did Liverpool 6-1, there might be a lot of running involved. And it's the return fixture tomorrow.
Is it?
So I'm looking forward to that. I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm not afraid to add that fact. So I'll be looking forward to watching that. So let's talk wrestling. We're not here to talk geographical fixtures on the Stoke-on-Trent boundaries. We're not here to talk about football.
I think if that was the case, this would be a very, very short show.
Yeah. So, wrestling. So this week, we've had Paige, Becky Lynch and Charlotte join the porn industry. We've had WWE released Roddy Piper's last WWE Network show, which he filmed just sadly before his death. I know you want to talk about some fond memories of Roddy Piper, but I didn't have a chance to join us last week, so
I felt lonely.
We'll let you do that. I want to talk about something that's bothering me with the British scene.
Okay.
Which I believe that you pointed out earlier.
I believe.
And if you believe. And
black people and white people and yellow people and all different people can live together.
And then also, there's some other little things that we're going to debate up in the air, and also, hopefully, try to get your opinions before next week on a couple of things. So, where shall we start first?
I think, seeing as he was missing last week, we should give him his time for the Rowdy one.
Okay. But if I'm correct, you two didn't have your opinions, so I listened to it. And you was going to wait for when I came back to say what your fondest Piper memories were.
Yes.
Because that... See, even though I wasn't here, I still listened before my match. Some bitch listened.
He's doing his homework.
It's about time. I've only been nagging at him since the beginning of time.
No, that's only for Raw results, mate.
Don't ask him that.
The only good thing I know about Raw is like the Miz TV segment, and that's it.
Someone's popular.
I can't say anything. No, I'd like to... Would anyone else like to go first?
I believe we actually did touch a little bit on some of our memories, a little bit, because I sort of brought up some of his quotations, as such like the bubblegum one.
You do not throw rocks at a man's got a machine gun. Just when they thought they had the answers, I changed the questions.
Yeah.
If I'm correct now. One of these like infamous ones which no one like appreciates is where he was against Bad News Brown, going and he goes he's on about black people and I know no, it's true though. He goes, I know a lot of black beautiful men, I know a lot of black beautiful women, and basically calls Bad News Alan, you fucking ugly. In very nice words. It's like, yeah, you're ugly. No, he was like one of them, like quick-witted people that could just come up with one-liners.
Yeah.
He was always one of them because he says something, he's like there. Especially like when he's howling at the moon in Legends House. Oh. But he goes back and he goes, oh.
But he was a man that was so hated, but also so beloved. And you can say that because he was so hated, in the past. It was to the point where the people were throwing trash at him and everything. But he is so beloved now. No.
Because he brought something to rivalries and wrestling that no one could do. He can make it personal within your business. You don't hit the guy like out there, but in his character he'd hate him, and that's a very, very, very lost art form. You see a lot of people, I hate you. No, you don't. Shut up. Fuck off, mate. Is that you like? Someone goes, I hate him. No, you don't know. Fuck off. Piper says it. He goes, I hate him. And you're like, you can generally tell he hates that man. He does, because like the Hogan bit, unfortunately we can't see now when they're like both 80 odd years old and they're still trying to see whose biceps bigger and stuff.
See, now the problem I have with Hogan's biceps is that they're never going to shrink because there's got to be some steroid abuse in his time.
Well, he's trying to do what? Sue Vince McMahon? Well, help sue Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Like Hogan, for as good as he was, might not have been as good as he was without the use of.
Ready.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those very sore subjects, in my opinion, of wrestling because people don't like the fact that your body can only reach a certain extent, and then and if you read up, you're like, oh, you can pass that physical performance by using performance enhancement drugs, PED, aka steroids, or whatever. And some people use them properly, some people abuse them. Hogan used like back in the day, like the proper good stuff where you just go, oh, I feel a bit down, I need some shot. Slap the arm, done, thank you, goodbye, or stab me in the arse.
But that's probably an argument we can have for a different day, because that's something that happened in the 80s, happened in the 80s.
It's a different view.
At the end of the day, you can say it might have happened in the 80s. To be honest, it probably still happens now in little companies that you don't realise.
Not not everybody knows, and we won't find out until someone actually gets to the bottom of it. And if we ever do get to the bottom of it, there might be a little, because that chain could bring down the level of the business. But no, my fondest Roddy Piper memories. One of them was at WrestleMania 3, which was the first time I got to see the great man wrestle, when I was rewatching WrestleMania 3 on VHS, which is video for non-Americans.
Oh, videotape.
Yeah, and I got to watch him just do his job.
Do his magic.
Memorable, running down in what was billed as his last WrestleMania from. If I was not wrong, he was billed at his last WrestleMania at the time, and
His
they try and give him
his
the
last
best
professional wrestling match when he came back 2
Yeah.
years later at WrestleMania 5. But that's funny because his DVD, like his books and everything, he goes, well, we had like one of these electronic rings that took you to and from the ring. It kind of broke. So but then he goes, oh, I have to wear out. Why would I not go out running? And you can see him probably chatting some crap, going, whoa, last one, 90,000 people, fuck you, dickhead, whoa.
But no, why? I missed the trolleys.
You missed the trolleys.
Like WrestleMania, I missed the really, really long run race. Like, no, it's just like a big entrance ramp. But I missed like the ones that had a bend in the entrance to come down.
You know about the infamous when every time Ultimate Warrior come down, you can see him. He's pumping.
Could you imagine John Cena's entrance in one of them? That would be brilliant. He'd be knackered before he got to the ring.
It'd just be come out, do his salute, throw his hat, and then start running. And then he realised that
Which was the last WrestleMania that had the really big entrance ramp? And I remember watching something the night before. There was a YouTube clip put up about 2 weeks after WrestleMania, the night before when they were doing the practice runs of the entrance, and you just see John Cena come out, do his stick, and then look at the camera going, I'm only going to get one go at that. He's like, I won't run into that tonight. But no, like, you can just imagine, like, could you imagine how good that'd be if they could actually make the really big entrance to the ring again?
Would be nice, but unfortunately, you got your Titantron now, which brewing that technically.
Give everyone binoculars. Themed WrestleMania binoculars.
themed WrestleMania binoculars.
Yeah, binoculars saying WrestleMania exclusive.
Yeah.
And you know what the topic is? They have like WrestleMania lens. Oh, I know where I am. I'm at WrestleMania.
I can't see the match, but I can see WrestleMania.
God damn it!
I paid $80 for this shit.
What, $80 would be... I don't mind paying $80 to go and see a WrestleMania, to be honest.
Just the sign.
No, the thing, you can get tickets.
No, you know, man.
I was nagging Mr. Burns last year, and if he denies this, I will get up and I will kick him in the head.
Kick him in the dick.
Last year, I found tickets for WrestleMania 31 for $60. Did I or did I not?
Yes, you did.
And this is 2 months before. And what did you tell me?
Money problems, because we've got to get a plane ticket, we've got to get there and everything.
Get low.
Fuck it, I would have set off on a boat.
Well, it took you 2 weeks. Well, if you set off 3 weeks before it, you arrived there a week to go. Found your hotel, so you haven't had to, you know.
And if he was with me, I'd be surprised that he wouldn't be in constant fear of being on, Matt Bain's time.
No, usually it was a raft. Come on, Matt. Come on, boy. We're going places.
Run, Matt! Run!
Run.
No, how can I run if you use me as a raft?
Float, birds, float.
Paddle faster!
Swim faster!
You're about to say what I think you're about to say. Swim fast, you fast shit. And then you see Matt going, fuck this. I am out of here. I am not having this abuse with you, Nathan Goff. We have 8,000 miles to go. You can go fuck yourself. Hope you get took over by pirates.
We've only just left fucking Cornwall.
The proper Cornwall as well. Proper one.
No, but I found tickets. Like, if you can get there, the problem isn't the tickets. The problem is actually just getting the hotel and the accommodation. And for anyone that's, if you can see that, he's just been messing with his shoe and he's got his fingers stuck.
He's like, for some reason, I took a bump, and the top of my finger, my middle finger, funny enough, has got a big cut on it. So I forgot about it, hit my shoe, and I was like,
Which was quite
Yeah.
funny just to watch him scream like a little girl.
Sucking on his finger as well.
So, what was your favourite memory of Roddy Piper?
Mine has to be mostly Piper's Pit, because the man was charismatic. He was also around for when they were revealing new championships, which was revealed by Mr. Turney, was it? Whenever he was speaking with people, the one thing that was so good about him is if he wanted to speak bad guy, if he wanted to speak nasty to anybody, he even spoke nasty to Andre the Giant to the point where Andre was literally lifting him off the floor.
that's when he said, you want to fight with me, you want to fight with me, I'll tell you one thing, you do not throw rocks, and a man who's got a machine gun.
Exactly, and the man was he was so charismatic. Piper's Pit, you could hold an entire an audience with just Piper's Pit because he was that amazing.
Yes.
And you could, because he knew what he was doing. He knew how to put butts on seats.
Has anyone had a chance to watch the Heritage Championship Wrestling Piper's Pit yet?
At the moment,
Which
not
one?
yet. But
The one that they've released on YouTube, the last ever Piper's Pit that was recorded, which was done at, I think, Heritage Championship Wrestling.
not yet.
Not
But
yet.
I will be watching this most likely.
Good watch.
After this.
Good watch. I'm just waiting, and I'm still waiting, when are WWE going to do a look back at his career
Like
with
it
the
does be.
legends, yes. Because it'd be a shame if they didn't.
They have been, but it's mostly on YouTube at the moment. They've been showing some of these big matches and everything.
No, I mean, to sit down with Flair and other people talking
Yeah.
about Roddy Piper.
Yeah, but like a round table or sort of
Yeah.
like a massive discussion.
The King,
Yeah,
Flair, Arn Anderson.
Who?
Kevin Nash would probably be a good one to talk about Piper from the WCW days.
yeah. He'd be a good one.
No,
It's a shame Hogan's been discommunicated at the moment.
Hacksaw.
Or more or less.
Hacksaw would be a good one.
Hacksaw would be.
How about the Fink?
Yeah. Bret Hart. Bret Hart would be a good one.
Talking, but could you put Flair and Hart in the same room?
No, not now.
No.
Because both of them don't like each other.
That they don't.
You know, Bret Hart's managed to bury bridges with Shawn Michaels, who screwed him in his own country, his own town, and yet can't settle things with Flair.
Full pro wrestling.
Is it because Flair basically called him out on being the original John Cena? The excellence of execution, and this is in Ric Flair's book, all he did for his own moveset, and he never changed it up, was atomic drop,
Drop.
a fish bump or a leg drop, and the sharpshooter, and throwing a Russian leg sweep.
Suplex?
No, for his end, when he's building up for the
Oh.
end.
I mean, like his version of the 5 moves of doom.
Yeah.
Except for his, it's about 3 or 4.
And Flair called him out in Flair's book about having no variety in the end of the match.
It's. And the problem is with any wrestler who's been around Flair, and something happens, for some bizarre reason, with every person in this goddamn world and wrestler, they suddenly go, it's Ric Flair's fault.
But don't understand why. Why it's Flair's fault.
Puffing a bit in here, mate.
Sounds like Chewbacca. Looks like Chewbacca a bit.
I need Chris Drew. He can do a Wookiee voice. Looks like a Wookiee himself at the minute, anyway. Regardless.
Yeah, but you can probably keep reminding you of Ed.
What
No.
does everybody need?
Ed!
What does everybody want?
Ed!
Seen
Who on Kelsey Pin?
Whoa!
Wrong way
Wrong way round.
I was expecting the Matt Burns call.
Well, actually, that's the wrong way. It's you can't do it with me. That's what I was thinking.
Ed has never been. So you're the Matt Burns to Ed?
Except he doesn't politic on his birthday.
I didn't politic on his birthday.
Right then.
Mr. Goff?
So, shall we talk about the submission sorority?
Oh. Well, is it?
See, when you said that, I want to just watch Bazzers.
It's Bang Bros.
You got Bazzers, you got a Pornhub, YouPorn.
Right then, so, for those that are blissfully unaware...
Basically, it's a porn company.
It's an adult website.
Right,
No, it's you can say adult, but guess what? It's still porn.
Agreed.
He doesn't know what porn is.
He hasn't seen his member in a while. Matey, where you going?
Don't know where I'm going, got no way of knowing. Driving on the road to nowhere.
Like,
He does not look impressed. No, right, so for those of you that are blissfully unaware, so the submission sorority.
Kill.
So the submission sorority, which is Paige, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte. So these three women were called the submission sorority on Raw. Now, some hierarchy up in, the big top that is WWE should have access to Google.
As someone, all they had to do, they had one job. They had one job. I'll let you do it. I can't do it.
one job! He had one
One
fucking
job.
job! And he makes 3 of our most beautiful women sound like a fucking porn industry! How fucking dare you!
Like, you can just imagine Triple H there going, right, we're going to call these the submission sorority. Has anyone got any reasons why we shouldn't? Right. Now, the WWE headquarters has internet access, if I'm not mistaken. So, before they roll this shit out on Monday Night Raw, surely even if it's one of the apprentices that they've got at Full Sail University, should go on Google and then, just type in submission sorority and see what comes up. Right, like, I don't work in, the backstage area of wrestling, but when you've made a tag team, do you always check what the name comes up in Google first?
Yes.
Mr. Kelsey?
No, because I don't have any particular nicknames. I just go,
The Elite.
yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so
But my simple, I just go, Steve at the Elite with me, Ritual, or Charles Kelsey and AJ West Monkey.
okay, so
Golden Rule.
so if you were
Well, yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
so if you were setting up,
But if I was, I would like Google, make sure, no tag team or no one else has got it, and if they go, no one else has got it, you're like, oh, okay.
right? Okay,
Then you can say originality.
yeah. Okay, so now if they can't do that, surely someone in that building must have a subscription to Bang Bros. In America. Yeah, it's a big porn site.
Maybe Reality Kings.
It's a big porn site. One of them must have sat there and when Vince McMahon said, God damn it, we're gonna call these the submission sorority, and you can just see one person at the back going,
I bet you.
I bet you it's Triple H actually, in all fairness.
Yeah.
Triple H is there and you got Flair.
It's either that or one of them's approached with this idea, thinking, he'll know it's a joke. It's gone out on the air unintentionally.
Right, so because of this,
They're about to be called PCB.
but because of this, a certain company's profits
Shut
have
up.
doubled. Well, subscriptions have doubled. So, in cheeky fashion to say thank you, Bang Bros have sent Vince McMahon a thank you basket. To say thank you for giving us some of the WWE network.
Thank you very much for the free publicity.
And it's more than $9.99 a month.
Cheers, Walker.
So thank you very much, Vince. So there's a load of little Jimmies now messing with little Jimmies, going, well, this isn't Paige, Charlotte or Becky.
But
I like it.
Why aren't they tapping out? Oh damn, they're tapping something else.
Oh!
don't.
I'm
we
loving
live
it.
in life. We live in a life where unfortunately sex sells everything now. Except if
That brings a whole new way of saying it.
unless your name's Skittles. Have you seen that advert?
Yeah, have
not-
you seen the Skittles advert?
Basically, this is right off wrestling, but still, the guy's getting into it. He's going, yeah, it sounds like Rob Long. And then unfortunately,
That's a wrestling reference.
and then M-Bit comes. Sorry.
That's it, he's already cracked.
And instead of splurting his load
Explosion.
splurting his load of white stuff, he spurs Skittles.
Matt Burns could never eat Skittles again.
I can. They're tasty.
6 calories per Skittle.
Imagine you have Skittle babies. Come here, Blackberry.
Coming back very gracefully now. Right then,
Big
so...
right turn.
Yeah, right, so we've discussed the submission variety, which is now going to be PCB, which could be pretty crazy bitches if they didn't want to go for Paige, Charlotte and Becky. So, where do we think the three stable feuds going around?
With
Survivor Series?
yes, probably
I'm
with
going to
the-
say... I'm going to go with Kelsey on this one.
He's just interrupted him first time today.
I'm off this time. I'm in a pleasant mood.
That's why I stopped.
Because I'm one of the Skittles.
Skittles.
Skittles, taste the rainbow.
Feel the rainbow.
Feel the rainbow, taste the rainbow. Literally. He's tapping out. Good. Matt Burns is wetting himself. He's making everything shake in the studio. He shakes it off. Basically, I was reading. These aren't dirt sheets, by the way. This bit. I was reading that WWE are looking into having a tag team Diva division and having their own separate belts. So that means
Because they have had them before.
in TNA had the belts.
No, they've had them in WWE. They're actually a part of something that was listed on the 5 things. But we didn't know that. The women's division did use the tag team. So, there's your...
I think it'll be good now because it gives the women more TV time, probably more.
Oh, we're having 2 women's matches and on Raw.
That's good.
And the good matches to go in 10 or 15 minutes.
Guess what? Because they're giving them a chance now, which is all good.
You're also getting them on SmackDown as well. Also getting matches on SmackDown.
Put them on the B show. We'll give them 25 minutes.
Right then. So, they might be having the women's tag titles,
C show, sorry.
because NXT is the big show. Everyone knows that, Big Cass and Enzo Amore, future tag team champions, debuted in dark matches on Raw and SmackDown recently. They're coming. Bada bing, bada boom, new tag team champions in the room.
How you do?
How you doing? Can't wait for them to come up.
But the question that a few people will be asking is, will that work on the mainstream?
Yes.
Yes. If it doesn't
Because-
work on the mainstream,
because
they will
it'll
make
work everywhere
kills
else.
on the
Because-
independent.
Enzo Amore is what? The stereotype American champ is. No, it is. If you actually read up about it, if you look at the way the Americans roll and everything like that, that's how they are in America.
But this comes back to something I said about 6 weeks ago. May even be longer than that. What you don't realise is, and people that are over here, I'm sorry if I offend you if you wrestle on the British scene, we are 40 years behind America.
You've said this many times.
We are 40 years behind America, and I'll give you another reason in about the next 10 or 15 minutes why we are 40 years behind America.
Are you giving that message now?
Yeah.
But we are miles behind. We are absolute miles behind. So what works over there, and I proved this when Chucky Taylor came over, because you were raving over him because you watched the American stuff. I hadn't seen him and it didn't interest me.
I know, but then again, at that show, they weren't allowing him to be...
But it didn't interest me and it didn't interest half the crowd there. So, what works in America might not work over here, but that gimmick, that has got something to get the crowd behind it.
The grenade. He's throwing
I just don't like Chucky Taylor's spot that they're going through at the moment because it ruins all believability.
Oh, no. That's one of them. That's only one.
I know, but that segment done on a main show would ruin all credibility of wrestling, of sports entertainment.
Yeah.
And
Carry on, yeah.
and Triple H would come down and he would kick him straight in the nuts.
Kick him?
No.
No.
You bury him in a new grave.
It'd just be either sledgehammer, get the shovel, buried.
Like, it would literally be a race between The Undertaker or Triple H. Either the lights go down or time to play the game comes on. And I bet you Undertaker moves a lot quicker to get him out the ring than he does for his entrance. It might even bring the Harley out.
Hell, his entrance is more quicker than a Ronda Rousey fight.
Good point. However...
His entrance more quicker or lasts longer?
Probably both.
It lasts longer.
Than a Ronda Rousey fight.
Yeah.
Well, it depends if you're the American balance. It's like...
Because I don't think Ronda has actually done half an hour.
No, but
Of
she's
complete
gone...
fights?
There's only one person who's took her past the first round.
Misha Tate, who's just having a rematch with the first fight, she took it to the third round.
But no,
Anyway, back to the subject. Sorry.
yeah. So we're 40 years behind, but that is why that some things that don't work. But that gimmick should work on the main roster. I can't see a reason why not. Just as long as they let it be the same as it is in NXT. But it could end up like the Aaron Rose gimmick where people loved it in NXT.
Well, nice mention that is the fact that you just brought up Adam Rose, because rumour has it
He's going back to Leo Kruger,
and that he wants to be Leo Kruger. He wants to become Leo Kruger because he seems to think that his current gimmick is gone. It's already phased out.
Well, it has. Like, it's a bit like Fandango. The Fandango gimmick would work over here.
Yes.
Not in America. Give it to British crowd, stick it in Wembley Stadium, and you will have 80,000 people going, da da da. And on that merit, he should be a world champion.
Well, just stick him in Preston.
In all fairness, I reckon when they have the next spring clean out, Fandango will be on the future endeavoured list.
No.
Why not?
I don't think they will.
Give me a reason why not.
Because I think that he is a lot more valuable. They've spent a lot more money on him, so they want to get as much as they can out of him. Then let him go. I don't think they've gone this spring clean, but the next random spring clean they have.
You mean like the few months after the main spring clean?
Yeah, no one expects. Boom, done.
No, I reckon he'll ask for his release because he'll want to do more. Because he has been underutilised. Like, he knows.
But
like Chris Masters, if he comes over here, he's over.
Exactly.
He goes to TNA. Over. Ring of Honor? Maybe not.
PWG, yes.
Yeah.
Do, do, do,
With
do,
Fandango also is, if he did get thrown out of, or did sort of get future endeavoured and whatnot, the first thing that's been taken away from him is his name.
I think that's what he wants, though. Why don't you want to be called Fandango? We can go back to being
Johnny Curtis.
Johnny Curtis.
What would you rather have? Your original name that you actually got your name with to get into WWE, or WWE's name where you didn't exactly get what you wanted because you wasn't given the opportunity?
I know you're looking forward to. Is it 2 weeks away? To NXT in Brooklyn.
Oh.
You know, for some Japan nobody called Yushin Thunder Liger.
Someone's dying. Someone wants to die tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay, before I set the internet on fire, Yushin Thunder Liger is not anyone. I just like winding Mr. Kelsey up because he feels very passionate about Yushin Thunder Liger. Like really passionate, and it's just
Man love.
like quite a quick way just to see him get quite infuriated. Like, if you want to watch Matt Burns get infuriated, you should just watch him. Yeah, you should just watch him play FIFA 15 and have a person sent off and then still defend till extra time.
Or you get someone who knows how to defend and he doesn't like it, so he has to literally play constantly to get a new tactic up. Basically, the boring pass.
It wasn't. It's called passing. It's football.
Right, but
I'm not.
Are you looking forward to Yushin Thunder Liger?
Not now, no, because you've ruined it for me.
Oh,
Mission accomplished.
No, fuck
mission
that.
accomplished.
Right, okay, if this was 15 years ago, I'd be really, really excited.
Right. It's because you're thinking, you know, it's now. He's already gone past. You're thinking, is he past his prime?
I know he can still go, but he's been around for that long. He's got niggles, and he's lost half a step. His speed's not as good as it was. You know, if you could take Rey Mysterio from 20 years ago, or the Rey Mysterio that's there now, which one would you have?
Can't be a combination of both.
If you could have the one that was putting matches on with Eddie Guerrero in ECW, or you could have the WWE version, I'd take the ECW version.
Go on. What are you, Kelsey? What's your thoughts? I can see them cogs turning.
I don't want a WWE one. For the simple fact of, yeah, in WCW and ECW, shit me, he was phenomenal. He was doing like crazy stuff, like, you know, go from a monkey flip onto the top rope and moonsault into a DDT. But that was Baby Mysterio.
And the toll that his body must have taken from doing all that.
Exactly. And now we got Mysterio. He's a bit bigger, but his name is that much bigger now. If he didn't have the Paul Heyman, we brought Mysterio back in. We finally got Mysterio after his contract, and he didn't make him look like $1 million again. You know, Mysterio will always look like $1 million regardless, no matter what. But when you got the WWE version, he became a lot better. He didn't become just a regular luchador. He became an icon, technically.
Yeah.
Not just like Mexican people.
It wasn't.
It was to everybody.
It wasn't just, you know, he's the guy that does, you know, lucha libre. It's not like that. He was able to change. What?
He was able to
connect a bit more on the bigger scale with the crowd, and he doesn't necessarily need to do as much dangerous high flying, because and also he knows his body.
What's the one spot you remember WCW Rey Mysterio for?
I said that one. I already said my one.
We've already said
Which
him.
one?
The one where he goes from
Monkey flip onto the top rope. What's yours?
Yours is the monkey flip. Mine would be the finish of Halloween Havoc. That would be, which would be. It looked like he's going to do the raise his edge off the top rope, flip over, hook on it into the pen. But the danger of it, it's
Do you know what
amazing.
I remember WCW Rey Mysterio for?
What?
Being used as a lawn dart by Kevin Nash.
Oh, you mean the fact that he he lost his mask to Kevin Nash, and then
No.
he lost his mask to Kevin Nash.
No, not. He's not on about that bit.
You're on about outside
Yes.
being launched when the fact that he was where they had the police called and ambulances and everything turning up.
When the NWO first came together.
Was that?
Rey Mysterio does a crossbody block off a trailer. I think it's a trailer or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And Kevin Nash just catches him and then press slams him and throws him into the trailer head first.
Crazy.
Use him as a lawn dart.
In the back of the trailer. Sorry, that was the worst.
And then sort of just continued on like it was nothing.
Yeah.
But no, like ECW Rey Mysterio was brilliant.
Yes.
Quality matches used properly by Paul Heyman.
Anyone was a smart guy to notice to notice the Mexican wrestlers doing that style, and sort of was one of the first major.
I watched the Paul Heyman documentary the other day. The My Name is Paul Heyman documentary.
Oh, you mean the ladies and gentlemen? My name is Paul Heyman.
Yeah, which is on the WWE Network.
If only.
$9.99.
Screw that. I didn't DVD before it was on network.
But I watched it for the first time the other day, and you appreciate what a mind Paul Heyman had for wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Paul Heyman's biggest problem
Oh, he had his problems.
was himself,
Yes.
and he admits that when the mad scientist has no one to tell him no.
Or basically, when you've got somebody who wants the show to be the best thing, and the person who's deciding on who's spending it is the same person, it doesn't work.
He was brilliant though. Like if they had a manager, he would be. Like if they had an owner, someone pulling the purse.
You mean like how they had originally at the start?
Yeah.
On how they had somebody, let's just sort of saying
Todd
no. What?
Todd Gordon.
Yeah. Saying no, we can't have this, no, we can't have that.
Oh,
And then
he
eventually
broke his
it
back.
became all
He's gonna start moaning now.
He isn't going to start moaning. He's got another 10 there.
Yeah, no, he'll stop moaning. He'll go. You broke a pen. I just bought these.
I fixed it. I like taking things apart and putting them back together. Yeah. Don't start pulling shit out.
You can't even turn it on, off and on properly. Come on.
Right then, but no. But it was brilliant because I appreciated how good of a mind that Paul Heyman had for wrestling and how he saw when things needed to change, he changed them.
He was ahead. He always saw.
He was ahead of the curve. When wrestling was in rock and roll, he wanted to bring hip hop in, and then when the Extreme was coming towards the end, he was going to do what Ring of Honor did, which was like an MMA wrestling style.
Yeah.
With people like Loki, CM Punk.
The pure style is they used to do it,
Purist.
Yeah.
Pure Division.
which then eventually got made with the.
What the World Heavyweight title in
Yes.
England
Yes.
against
Which not
between,
many people know that.
between Nigel McGuinness and Daniel Bryan. Sorry, Bryan Danielson.
As he was known at the time.
So yeah.
Right, so what did you think of the Page podcast?
I thought it was good. But then again, a few people could say I'm a bit biased on that because I actually knows, some of their family members and
Who
everything.
don't you know?
What? No, it's
Every week he comes on here.
no.
I know this
I'm not.
person. I know that
It's
person.
not a bragging thing.
I know that person.
No, it's not a bragging thing, and it's one of the things that I do like that. Stone
But
Cold.
this is an incoming rant from Matt Burns.
It's
I've
not-
got him. I've got him.
No.
Nobody announced it, but I've got him. I've finally got him.
Right.
No.
It's
No.
there you go. It's one of the things.
God.
One of the things I absolutely don't lie that people on the WWE scene don't realise that Paige has actually been around on the British scene. No, that has been around in wrestling for as long as she has.
Is it a bad thing?
They seem to think that she's only 2 years into a
Right,
wrestling
state
career.
point.
I
And
do
then
no,
I will state to counter argument.
no, I do agree, but people are jumping on her back over the whole fact that she's doing the Tough Enough. A lot of people don't realise the fact that she has done many years of wrestling. You know, technically as Stone Cold puts
Why
it
should
as.
WWE acknowledge her past?
They would rarely do it with anyone else.
Hmm?
They rarely do it with anyone else.
Why should they acknowledge that they have competition in any country when they are the premier show?
The cream of the crop.
Yeah. Creme de la creme. If you're TNA, you
no.
go, I've just bought a WWE World Championship.
Which they always technically,
Like, world
which,
champion.
which TNA always did.
Yeah, but do you know why they did it? Because that was the top. You bring in... I've bought an ex-world champion, Kurt Angle.
I want to see that.
Bang. We've got Jeff Hardy. We've got Jeff Hardy when WWE wanted to keep him.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't acknowledge that, but a lot of people have been sending messages saying that you don't belong on there. In actual fact, technically, it's under a belt. Stone Cold said it best.
Well,
A lot of people don't realise
And
her
she's
history.
been there a lot longer than
Then
2 years. She's
Than
been
2
there
years.
for 5 years.
yeah, she's actually done more than what people realise, which was good that Austin pointed that out. This is the thing. As with the podcast, you also got to learn a lot more of her history, which was also a bit of the British scene. But not all the stories were, like bouncers and everything. Not the entire British scene is that.
The one thing I thought that let the podcast down was they didn't let them speak fully freely, like they had to filter themselves. Whereas with the Vince McMahon, Steve Austin,
It was
they
like,
went... Mind you, you can't suspend the boss. You can suspend the talent.
yeah.
where yeah,
Life's hard when you're the boss.
but you can get 15 more. You can get 15 minutes more. God damn it!
You get whatever you want more.
Exactly, but
It-
no. The point being is, she does deserve. She does know. Her, what wrestling is. She does know because she's had to learn her craft over here on the British scene, which you can't deny it. And at times, I do think British wrestling can be as good as the American. Correction, can be just as good.
Can it?
Yes. Yes, it can.
I'm
No,
stating this from a different standpoint.
No,
now.
no, I'm saying this. Yes, it can. I'm not saying how it can. When it can, but it can.
Right, okay. So you're saying it can be. If it can, why are we not having television shows out in America?
We
Don't.
don't know.
We have them in Britain.
We have them in Britain, which is a big market.
It's very hard because you can't go. I want to go on Sky Sports. Well, WWE have got that. They'll
It's a monopoly.
Our wrestling shows aren't even televised over here.
I think some of my. Oh, actually,
NGW, Nights, WAW,
What on?
Channel TV.
What, half an hour slot?
Hour.
Hour? And is it a full show?
Best.
Or is it just highlights?
No, the best matches.
Why is wrestling not given, British wrestling on Challenge not given TNA slot?
depends on what they want. But every country's got its own style.
I know, but you're
Every
saying that British wrestling is as good as American wrestling.
Well,
This is no disrespect on British wrestling.
No. But answer me this: on TNA, on most WWE and TNA, a lot of the wrestlers that were being pulled across, you got people like William Regal, Magnus, Doug Williams being sent over there. If we were so bad, why were they also calling over some British wrestlers, Spuds over there? We've also got a few other wrestlers.
A few other wrestlers, so we've got about 7 or 8.
But even so, you know, we got
Studios falling apart.
even so, we still got WWE coming over and looking at our talented wrestlers.
Yeah, are talented wrestlers at the time.
But who still a British wrestler? So if they weren't good enough,
Okay, so, if they're going over there, why aren't they staying over here to put on a television show over here? Why are we sending all our best talent over there when we can keep all the best talent over in this country and put out a show?
at the moment in time, you can point out one argument, which I already know that you're going to point out, which is that the British scene is years behind. We are still in the territorial stages.
We aren't equipped to run a 2-hour television show that would appeal to a worldwide market. Do you know, and this isn't even about 40 years. We've got no managers that can manage baby faces or the good guys, so I don't offend Mr. Kelsey.
I almost saw the vein pop.
We haven't got arenas where we can hold 10 or 15,000 people where wrestling gets regular access to. If it's a choice between letting Justin Bieber go to the O2 or ICW, I can guarantee you Justin Bieber gets first refusal. Whereas if it was WWE and Justin Bieber, WWE might outpull for that one night.
True.
Wrestling isn't fashionable in the British market, and that is because it doesn't appeal to the mainstream market. You can't advertise a tin of baked beans on there like you can Coronation Street. You know, you can't see a hardcore match and then go, oh, today at Morrison's you can buy your 5 pieces of ham. No.
For £2 instead of $3.50. Pretty fair.
For British wrestling to go to that next stage, it needs to catch up with the times and appeal. And that isn't going to be a Simon Carroll that takes it to the next stage. It needs someone that is willing to step up and put the necks on the line for it.
Well, it's not just their necks. They sort of got to get all the other wrestling companies to sort of agree. Come to an agreement. But there's so many different backstage politicking.
Didn't he get all the wrestling companies to come to an agreement?
Well,
The last time I checked,
not,
everyone's an independent contractor.
Or if not, they need someone do a Vince McMahon. What's your view on this, Kelsey?
It's hard to have a Vince McMahon in the UK when if the real Vince McMahon hears, what's he going to do? He's going to grab it and then it's going to die. We are in a situation in British wrestling where, shut up whoever it is, we're in a situation where if you want to get further, we need to someone needs to try and get on BBC or ITV or one of the main one of the main broadcasters,
main television broadcasters,
and then you need audience promoters to actually come together because most of them have not been asked to use the same talent.
Yep.
So you got that. You could at least have a super show with all the companies we have, but that's about a bazillion of them, to be honest.
I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but I honestly think there's too many independent companies in the UK.
So, okay then, on the flip side, you're fighting against that British wrestling isn't as good as the American scene. Okay.
At this moment in time, no.
No, it isn't. I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying it can be. It can be just as good.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it be just as good? I've only seen one company come close to it.
What company was that?
Which was ICW. And do you know why they came close to it?
What?
Because they're not doing the British style.
They are their own style. Sorry, no, they are the hardcore style. No, they're not. The hardcore base, but they only get the odd every now and again.
It's an adult.
It's like the evolved version of ECW. What ECW would have been in 2000. It's the American style. And we have the subscription the Burning Truth pays for a subscription to ICW. They do stuff like, at the moment, because political correctness hasn't gone insanely stupid over here, you know, because we realise that it's all scripted. If you watch it on there, they actually still do have males and females fighting each other.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
But they're like PCW. I class as like a super company in the UK, but they don't go regular enough to be classed as a competition.
They're going to now. They're planning to have a show once a month, and they're planning to have a few more locations now.
But that's took them ages.
Yeah, but at least that's always the one step closer than they were before.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
If you want to be really bad, say God. God built the earth in 7 days. Shut up, I'm doing this. Because you love Vince McMahon's God.
I haven't.
He does have a little crush on that feud.
I don't have a crush on this feud. I haven't brought it up in God knows how long.
It is your favourite Vince McMahon feud. You know, it ranks above Austin and McMahon.
No.
McMahon versus God.
No. It's not the fact of the feud. It's some of the comedy that Vince brought out. The fact that you got Vince McMahon doing, you know, saying these words. I'll kill God and everything. And you see Shane slowly drifting away from him as though, yeah, he's crazy.
Oh. No.
It was entertaining. But anyway, carry on, Kelsey.
You know, you can say, oh, God built... If you're a Christian and believe in that stuff, here we go, you know, we got... God built the world in 7 days, you got... Rome wasn't built in a day, it took many years. Look how long it took them to rebuild Wembley Stadium over again. You know.
Look how long it took them to prepare for the Olympic Games.
They built extra stadiums in time, so... They built extra stadiums in time.
Yeah.
But they probably had, like, the builders coming to, like, the high jump, the sand, and we need some sand, love! Sorry, we're nicking some sand. But no, that's completely off wrestling again. Why am I off the wrestling topic today? Oh, well.
You seem to be the one that's always dragging away from wrestling.
Because I just don't know what I'm talking about.
Is it because you've been overloaded with that much wrestling because you've been wrestling that much lately? Is that a potential?
For wrestling, really, aren't you?
I'm trying to be. But I just don't know my information, so I just don't know. It's like being told by a toddler that I don't know anything. But yet they sit on a computer and I actually do it. Never mind.
So, moving quickly on to next topic.
Whoop! See, that's how you do it.
Oh.
Remember what I'm saying? Whoop! Woo! 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 Oh my God, it's great. I know you got Space Mountain, but nearly.
I will meet Ric Flair one day.
You'll ask him the question and still got the same answer.
No, I think Ric Flair will be like 99. Never find me and go, Flair.
Baby.
Flair. Look at the words, if you will, baby. Ric Flair. Let me whoop Spaceman. He'll be like, no. And he'll now probably do his whole I believe speech.
He'll just be a and then he'll be like, you don't job Ric Flair.
You just don't.
You know,
Woo!
And then after Flair with his walking stick, he'll try and climb to the top of the table.
Wait.
You get a body slammed off it.
Wait. You know, he'll climb up. Suddenly, somehow, blood. You know, he gets a cut on his head. Blood comes out.
He'll probably stop whirlwinding in front of a lady up there. Woo! 9 years old, is still hanging, baby. But no. Going to the next topic. What were you going to say, Mr. Goff? If I really interrupted with the woo! Woo!
You're always interrupting me. You're getting as bad as it.
No.
Yes!
You don't count. You don't have a say. Shush.
I do have a say.
I will stab you in the eye. Like a tip turner. And a
Bring it on, I'll take you down.
Not now. You only wrestle like once a month.
Pardon?
Well, I don't know much times where you're always there. Wow. What was that? Wow. Like the busiest month of like every single wrestling figure.
That's because some of them have been done. Already. So back off. Back off.
He gets on movie.
In all fairness, Al Guerrero would look at that and he'd go, well, that's just like a week.
It would.
So weak.
That's a slow day.
It's like, hey, I can get from CCW to Stoke to Birmingham in this time.
I mean, he goes, I don't understand. I've been for 8 different places by now. And then go to Spain the next day.
I like how you're trying to compare me to Aligo, who I've got to say is absolutely talented. Amazing British wrestler.
Who works his ass
oh,
off.
he does work his ass off.
I would not like to be that bloke's cop.
Well, take into account he is that popular. He's getting shout outs in America and everything, all over, which he is.
Oh, you supposed to be like that?
His
Which he is.
travel schedule
no.
is mental.
Oh yeah.
Any major British person's schedule is mental without you realising it. Because you just think, oh, you just, yeah, but then, especially in August, you got your holidays, you got your Butlins, you got your Havens, but you got shows that run in the week, then you got your carnival shows, and then you got your main shows, and then some of them shows you could do like 3 on a Saturday, 4 on a Sunday if you really wanted to, because some people actually have their shows like in the morning, afternoon, one's at 3 p.m, and then you got your usual 7 p.m. ones.
Yeah.
Those guys are beasts. Absolute beasts.
Or some wrestlers are normally doing a show in the morning, show in the afternoon, maybe even doing the show at night. Doing a triple header or a double header.
Yeah.
And but with Aligero, I bet like you said, you feel sorry for his car. I bet his car at the start was like, yay, I've got a new owner. By the time it's over.
So the last topic I want to cover today.
There is a topic that I want to cover that actually come straight off the Aligero. Could I just give it a quick shout out?
Quick shout out to my buddy.
Is it a topic or a shout out?
It's a bit of a topic and a shout out because it's to do with Chris Travis.
I knew he was going to say that.
Go on.
He has officially returned to wrestling.
Yeah, he is. Yes, yesterday at PCW he lost to Shaw Samuels though. To knockouts last submission.
Yep.
And then Lionel had to come out. I felt sorry for Dave Mastiff yesterday.
What? Why?
He had to wrestle Bubba Woman's Chris Masters. Beat him. And then he had to wrestle Samoa Joe a couple of matches later.
Oh! That's what you call tough.
Joe's got a really special contract.
Very special. He's the first of his kind to have it as well.
Yeah.
He's like the Mark Merrow because Mark Merrow was the first ever WWE star to get a guaranteed contract.
Because Finger was big on him as
The Wild Man.
Yeah.
Or Johnny Beware.
Johnny B. Bad.
Johnny B. Bad.
Yeah, Johnny B. Bad. When he was like doing the first ever BBMs and the springboard and
But
doing shooting star press.
Yeah, which is.
But McMahon was really big on him, but McMahon was even bigger on Sable. So they both got contracts.
And then Sable ruined his career.
But
She did. No, she did.
if you listen to 1997 as discussed by James E. Cornette, he tells you that Sable did destroy Merrow's career, but also Vince McMahon did, because Vince McMahon thought he was buying Johnny B. Bad.
Yeah.
Instead, he had the Johnny B. Bad character, he just didn't have the Johnny B. Bad name. He had Mark Merrow, and all Mark Merrow knew how to do was be Johnny B. Bad. He didn't know how to be
Mark
Merrow. He didn't know how to play any other gimmick.
He didn't know how to be somebody else, and then at the same time, you also had Sable coming in, which then was then a bit of a plus because then really, in his mind, he's thinking, You know, at first he's probably thinking, "Oh, this is not great." You know, he's not being Johnny B. Bad. You know, but then he's managed to get cover his losses with Sable.
I don't think Miss McMahon wanted to have a court fight. Look at the hassle they had with Diesel and Razor Ramon. Take the people away. You can't take the gimmicks away. But it's called gimmick infringement. And you get sued for lots and lots and lots and lots. Lots of money.
But no, Trav returned yesterday. We wish you all the best to Trav. Hopefully, you can carry on where you left off. Very talented person.
Very talented.
Really talented.
I had to just give that shout out because, he's back in wrestling. Phenomenal wrestler. He's fought against cancer. He's returned to the squared circle.
So, the last topic I want to cover in this episode is the ladder match going to affect Cesaro and Owens the next night? Why would you risk that match by having a ladder match the night before? Where because the ladder match is televised, that Owens is going to do everything he can.
Because, you know why?
To put that match on the map.
You know why? Because in WWE now, you could have a 60-minute Iron Man match on a Monday, and you could go to a house show next night and do a cage match main event for 40 minutes. You get used to that schedule.
I know, but what I'm saying is because it's 2 televised pay-per-views back to back, so you're going to have
Brooklyn.
What you're sort of asking is Owens going to sort of go into the mindset of he's going to do a phenomenal match with the ladder match and then sort of go into, I've got to try to top that ladder match.
No.
What I'm worried about is Owens
going to get an injury?
No. If you've actually watched his previous career as Kevin Steen, he did a lot of ladder matches.
Oh yeah, a lot. Ladder wars.
But it only takes one miscalculation.
But he was getting put through ladders and everything like that, and this time I don't think he'll be put through a ladder.
I'm just worried that because SummerSlam is the second biggest pay-per-view of the year.
And the fact that they've extended it by an extra hour.
Yeah.
As well, because...
Take his entrance.
Oh my...
It's so bad, but it's so right. Half an hour for him to walk down the aisle.
Let's take her. Come here, boys.
Actually, we'll talk about that match because you might share the same opinion as me.
Oh, no, and also, that's going to be another good point to bring up because the current feud, anyway. That's brilliant. But with Owens, okay, with the WWE, they don't take as many high risks, do they, as compared to the independents? But
what's NXT?
That's what I just said. But
NXT is their independence.
But
his first match, he got his nose broke.
But then again, that was, could that have been someone thinking, oh, he's going to come in and taking my spot. He's probably doing it to try outshine him or something. Possibly. Who knows? We don't know. But with that, I don't think he'll be injured. I think he'll put on two great matches over that weekend. And I do. I'm pretty sure that Kelsey would agree with me on that one.
Maybe.
But, is he being told...
Hang on. Me and Kelsey agreeing?
I think he'll put a better one on in NXT.
You think he'll do better on the NXT than he will?
I'm scared that NXT Brooklyn's going to be better than SummerSlam.
Very possible. Very, very possible.
Very possible, but we'll have to see how things go.
Because guess what they can have on that show in NXT? WWE Superstar. Because where is SummerSlam held? New York. Isn't Brooklyn a couple of...
They're using the same arena for all 3 nights.
Couldn't Cesaro make an appearance?
You never know. But you get what I mean, though. They could go let's use some WWE stars on NXT and give some people.
I don't think Triple H should want that happening.
Yeah,
Or vice versa.
But
like me and Chris Drew was watching NXT yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We had to go to a show because he wanted to see something, and he saw Zack Ryder. He was like, "Oh, it's about time Zack Ryder got used." I went, "Yeah, for $495,000 a year, I think Vince McMahon wants to use him wisely now, mate."
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I'll spend nearly $500,000 a year, and I'm going to use you for shit. Now this time you got to earn your money.
But if they go down to NXT, don't they take a pay cut?
Not to what I know of. I don't know that one because
No, I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
They take a pay cut if you're like a major independent wrestler going to NXT,
But not from WWE to.
because it's still classed as WWE.
Because
and of
technically,
course-
you're still under the same contract.
Mhm.
For extra dates, I don't think he pays you for the extra dates. Because he asked a lot of the lower card if they, because NXT was short on stars at the time, and Zack Ryder went down to form the Hype Bros with Mojo Rawley.
Which-
But he was asking a load of other people like Heath Slater if they wanted to go help out on the, on their card schedule.
Not everyone.
Not
Some
Not on the TV shows, but on the
house shows.
live events.
You know what the sad fact is about that? In my eyes, if someone said, "Do you want to do NXT big?" My mind is like, I haven't wrestled this guy ever. Say if I went there and they said, "Oh, you want fancy wrestling now?" Hey, Gary told me next up. Like, fuck yeah,
But
because it's that experience of wrestling someone different.
In all fairness, if you look at NXT, it's like the Indies dream. It's like a wet dream for Indies.
and it's not just that. It's not.
Spider web.
It's not just that. For me, if you're on the WWE and they're saying, "Would you fancy doing some wrestling against somebody NXT?" It's also to some might see it as, "Oh, they're demoting me," but on the other side, you had the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby, who saw it not as a demotion, who saw it for what it could potentially be, which is you are pushing the future stars, are helping.
Well, are you pushing future stars? If you're facing Samoa
Whoa,
Joe,
whoa, whoa.
are you pushing a future star?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying pushing the next WWE, future. The people who are going to be mainstreaming on the WWE, who are going to be headlining WWE. Potentially, building up the next generation. Because the one thing that I think with wrestling it is important, that it's good that the current generation is still around, but the next generation always has to be built, because when the current generation has sort of move on, the sort of you've got to have the next generation ready at any time, just in case. Do you agree on that?
Yes,
It's
and
fair.
I think as well. You're not just. I believe.
I believe.
I do believe that. You're not just only pushing future stars. You're pushing yourself.
As well.
You're taking that risk of getting demoted. Bullshit.
Which is not.
You're not. You're taking that chance to wrestle new people and make a bigger name for yourself. And guess what? I do it because I'd rather have half an hour on NXT than 5 minutes on Raw.
So, someone could say that, but but someone could say that they'd rather have 5 minutes because it's on the mainstream compared to half an hour on an internet show. But that's different for everybody. But that's a different view. That's your view. But for me, it'd be more or less of you'd be getting half an hour against potentially the next future big thing. The next future star.
Right.
Major star.
So to go to the last point of this episode, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar. I slowly covered this last week, but in the verge of having an argument with my colleague and wanting to death blow him in the head numerous times.
I heard.
Bring it on.
I heard. When I was about to go out, I was laughing.
I'd love to see the
And
attempt.
then I knew he got stabbed.
So,
Lovely.
why is Undertaker Brock Lesnar happening?
Because in WWE's eyes now, Taker lost his streak to Brock Lesnar. As we've discussed quite a few times, I don't think you've ever seen Undertaker beat Brock Lesnar clean.
Nope. Which I mentioned that.
I could probably find.
You can find that'd be great, but
That's fine. That's fine.
here we go. This is when Mr. Goff finds it.
No,
But,
allow him to do his research. Why are you talking?
you know, because we've been accused of that before. But it's a match that you want to see because you want to see the Undertaker extract his revenge.
Can Undertaker do the thing that he can't do? Can he take out the Beast?
Also, you want to know why as well? Because he felt so good after Bray Wyatt. They went, "Oh, do you want to do SummerSlam? Yeah, go on then. Do you want me to pay for against Brock Lesnar? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, go on then." Because people couldn't accept the fact of, as Mr. Goff said, I think one of the very first episodes when Taker lost the streak. When I first started.
Not many people. A lot of people were in denial.
There was in denial, and the staff, even after a year of it.
People were still in shock.
Yeah, and people don't like the fact of the legit threat to the Undertaker streak was a former heavyweight champion in the form of Brock Lesnar. Now, you've seen Brock Lesnar demolish Seth Rollins,
John Cena,
Reigns, which I thought was a great match.
Yep.
A lot of people didn't expect it. It was really good because of the psychology in it.
It was.
And probably Coffee Kicks that he destroyed.
Oh, especially when you're hearing Griffin do it.
Any
No,
day.
no.
You know,
Black City.
bitch. But no, it's. Excuse me.
I'll have to come back to you on that next week because my phone's being gay.
He can't find it. Translation can't find it.
Well, put in history, it just keeps going up in 2014.
He can't find it.
No.
WWE's ruined the internet.
No.
You can't find it.
The internet ruined the internet, mate.
The internet killed itself.
It does most of the time.
The internet screwed. The internet.
No. The Undertaker and Lesnar makes sense as well. It's not like your random. We'll put John Cena versus Seth Rollins in a winner-take-all title match. Makes no sense. Taker Lesnar makes sense.
Uh-oh.
Cena Rollins makes a lot more sense than Undertaker Brock Lesnar.
Shall I hit the one in alarm?
No.
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 So, Brock Lesnar and Undertaker, you are risking one man's well-being for the entertainment of tens of thousands of people
Millions.
in an arena.
Millions.
The last time they faced each other, Lesnar nearly killed Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
The man had to go to hospital.
But if it was so bad, why would Taker agree to it? If it was so bad.
Because Taker's Taker.
No, but if it was so bad...
Most wrestlers would rather die in a ring doing what they love than die outside of a ring not doing something that they didn't love.
So
If you had a choice on how to go, would you rather die wrestling or die somewhere out on the road?
More likely to get diet on the road where people are stabbing you because you've been a bad boy.
in wrestling. So either way, it's
But-
wrestling related anyway.
I get what Nate's saying though, because
I agree.
Brock Lesnar does not wrestle a style that would look after The Undertaker. A couple of years ago, everyone was saying The Undertaker needs to wrestle people like CM Punk and people like Shawn Michaels style, like a Daniel Bryan. People that aren't going to, put him on too much pressure, but can guide him to a nice match. Brock Lesnar's not going to guide him to a nice match. He might throw him to a nice match, but there's no teddy bear hugging with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's going to hit you in the face. He's going to chuck you around. Then he'll hit you in the face some more. Well, Paul Heyman jumps around the ring going, I am the one behind the one in 22 and 1.
21 and 1.
Well, it'll be 22 and 1 after this year's WrestleMania. If he makes it to WrestleMania. which is fucking likely he won't do after Brock Lesnar's done with him at SummerSlam.
So basically, you're expecting the
National Guard, the police, the army, the Navy need to be on standby.
Let me just say. So basically, what you're saying is when Paul Heyman this week on Raw was giving his big massive speech, he's Undertaker's eulogy, literally putting his hands up, and everything, is basically giving Undertaker's last rites. Is what you're saying.
Vince McMahon gave Undertaker his last rites when he went, "We're going to put you back in the ring with Brock Lesnar." I would have gone, "Fuck off."
But that's you.
But like, if Undertaker was 20 years younger, fair enough, stick him in a ring. But he's over 50. Would you put Sting in the same ring as Brock Lesnar?
Yes.
Would you really?
No, he might knock himself out of a Scorpion Death Drop on a chair by himself.
Okay, would you put Kevin Nash in the same ring as Brock Lesnar?
No, because he's Terry Squad before he gets in the
I
ring.
was about to say, he enters Terror Squad.
But that's the sad fact. He tore his quad at WrestleMania by just running toward a man. Not again.
What's that? WrestleMania Raw. He's done that on.
Would you put Ric Flair in the same ring as Brock Lesnar?
Haven't they?
Yes, because Ric Flair would rape him.
Haven't they already?
They told Brock to play nice, but would you put...
no, haven't they?
Would you put Brock in a 15-minute match with Flair in 2015?
No, because my selfish reasons. We've already lost 2 legends. I don't want to lose the God.
Yeah, I don't want to lose a dead man.
So you're in constant fear that Brock's just going to absolutely destroy, kill Undertaker?
Kill Lesnar, kill.
Eat, sleep, break the Undertaker, repeat.
Eat, sleep, kill the Undertaker, repeat is what you're saying.
I honestly think that this match should not be happening at SummerSlam. Like, this isn't about kayfabe anymore. This is a 50-something-year-old man going up against a natural athlete who is in the prime. He prepared to go back to UFC, which is a sport where they don't stop you from hitting someone. So his mindset this year is all around, I'm just going to kick the shit out of you.
We'll see. You never know until the night.
But just take into account, the WWE is loving him because at the moment, just look at the whole fact that Lesnar and Undertaker were fighting on Raw. The ratings went up for it.
I think
it went up, and as Kelsey, I can see Kelsey right now. He's doing dalla 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 dalla.
I'ma spend my money. People spending those dollars.
We'll have a look after SummerSlam, but I reckon we'll be talking about an Undertaker injury again after SummerSlam.
You never know, but
whereas Cena Rollins makes sense.
I'm not saying that. Whoa! I'm not saying that.
It
wasn't me. That's more Kelsey.
But I never denied that. I was going to say it was me. Said that it was me, Nathan. It was me all along.
God damn it, Nathan! It was me. Damn it! No, so.
You know what? Would you like to know why I say it doesn't make sense?
Go on.
Why put Cena back in the main event picture as the United States champion against Seth Rollins, your world heavyweight champion, and possibly making the dumbest thing ever by having a winner-take-all match between the United States title and a world heavyweight title? Who would want to risk that?
Maybe you forgot about Money in the Bank.
He's injured, apparently.
It'll end dirty. It'll always end dirty. However, SummerSlam, 4 hours, first time ever in the modern era.
So what you're saying is you're expecting...
Vince is gone. How do I make this the biggest SummerSlam in the world? And because he hasn't had a chance to build any other big stars yet, apart from, you could say Rollins is on his way, I could probably upset quite a few people by saying that it's just a punk bitch that's having a Miz run.
Possibly.
Rollins will turn out to be the worst member of the Shield. When people look back at the Shield in 10 or 15 years,
what you're basically assuming is that when people look back at Rollins after this run, are they going to look back and say too soon?
Yeah, I think it was too soon. There was better people suited for the title. And I understand why he's had it, because you have to give it someone new. But Reigns, Ambrose, Wyatt. Why has Wyatt not had the title yet? Why not give us an English champion? Wade Barrett has been on the cusp of that title for so long.
And, well, we actually got close to one to an English champion on Raw.
Don't.
With Neville.
But no, they're trying to sell SummerSlam. So if you're going to sell SummerSlam, as much as it divides the crowd, John Cena, Rollins, title versus title, that sells SummerSlam.
The question is, straight after that match,
the feud will carry on.
Yeah,
right?
it'll carry on to Survivor
the feud will
Series.
carry on, but does he keep the title? Does
Both of them keep the title.
Does he keep both titles? Whoever
SummerSlam ends dirty. SummerSlam ends dirty.
So what you're assuming is you're assuming disqualification. Both champions keep their titles respectively.
Why does it have to be a disqualification? Why can't it be a double count out after they go 40 minutes?
Okay.
And you know why I don't like it as well? Because once again, for the past 11 years, Cena has had a WWE title match every single SummerSlam.
Didn't tell me last year.
No.
You sure about that? Who was last year's?
Hurry on.
Here we go. We're all gonna look now.
I can pretty...
He did it when he lost to Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, he did. It's got to be SummerSlam where he hasn't had a title match in the last 11 years.
I'll show you. Hang on 1 second. I'll find it and I'll show you.
But last year, yeah, okay, he had Brock Lesnar, but John Cena is the addiction.
He's their go-to guy, but what some people are saying is they sort of need to. Some people are basically saying they need to break the cycle because. No. I'm not saying me. I'm not saying any of us here. I'm just saying that some fans are saying, why aren't they breaking the cycle? Because 1 minute it's like, oh, we've got nobody. I'll just give it to John Cena. They're assuming that's how they're assuming that's happening, but not always the case. It could just be, WWE's got a lot of faith in him.
Yeah,
but they have got faith. They've got to have faith in him.
2005 against Jericho. 2006 Edge. 2007 Randy Orton. 2008. No. 2008 there wasn't one.
There you go.
I think he was injured though. 2009 Orton. Or 2010.
Oh, he's slipping.
Because I saw this picture earlier, I didn't see it properly. Hang on. Yeah, 9 SummerSlams. If you don't believe me, here they are.
There you go. Anyway.
Oh,
facts are wrong, I'm sorry. I apologise.
However,
you've done your research.
If you look back at the pay-per-views
you've
this
pointed it
year
out.
and towards the end of last year, John Cena's been nowhere near the main event.
He hasn't. But what they're saying is, it's like there's a small spot where Cena isn't near the title pitch, and then all of a sudden people are, they're thinking that the WWE are sort of going, oh, let's put the belt back on Cena. That's not always the truth. That's not always the truth. Alright, because in a way, at the moment, WWE are trying something different. Like you said, they've got the 4-hour event. They're trying something different. The one thing that we haven't seen done yet, we've seen the IC title merge, sort of, title versus title, IC heavyweight, but we've not seen the US again, the US Championship against the WWE World Heavyweight. So, does the US Championship have the same rules as the IC? As in, if Seth Rollins does win it, or Cena wins the World Heavyweight title, do we see the US title get stripped and put into a tournament bracket for a new US champion, or does he defend that championship?
I think that I don't think the US title should be done like that though, because of the WWE title is worth a lot more, and the United States title He's already started getting some recognition back.
Who does pinfall matter more over these days? Seth Rollins or John Cena? Bearing in mind, one person's been pinned by J&J Security this year, and it isn't John Cena.
Anybody?
Well, if you beat Cena, you get that glacis we keep saying. You beat Cena, you don't go any higher. But Cena is that person, you'll never go past Cena. You'll hit that ceiling.
Who was going to feud with Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, in your opinion?
I thought it might have been Cesaro.
Why? Is Cesaro ready yet? He can't beat Cena, so why should he go for the world title?
And he's currently in a feud with
Kevin Owens, but he hasn't beat the United States champion. Why should he get a shot at the main one? This is something we all agreed on
Yes.
about 6 or 7 weeks ago.
But he gave Neville a shot, and yeah, he's been losing quite a bit lately.
An open challenge to someone that was under £200
And under a certain height.
and under 6 foot. There isn't many people that could reply to that challenge.
Ah, true.
Hornswoggle.
Damn these nuts.
So who else could he have feuded with?
I say it could be Cesaro. I would say Owen. I can't say
There
Owens because
was the supposed image that went out that it could have been Owens, but the whole thing recently with SmackDown where it looked like
Same reasons why Cesaro can't challenge him.
Oh no! I'm not saying that. It was just something quite clever.
If it had logic,
No. It was something quite clever. They just sort of made it look like they might be heading that way, but in actual truth, they weren't.
no. But I'm just talking about it. If they had logic and they followed the logic of it, if you can't beat the mid-card title,
If you can't beat the mid card, why are you going for the heavyweight? Is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
so who'd you put in? Do you give Randy Orton a shot?
no
Does Sheamus cash in?
injured.
Brock Lesnar's.
Currently taken with the Undertaker. Who's next?
So you've took the different main event that you could have had
No. The only other potential rumoured
was Triple H.
was Triple H, but
Everyone is to face.
could he turn face?
Yes.
So therefore, the only 3-man.
Anybody can do like this. They suddenly get, oh, the crowd love me. I love the crowd.
Switch.
I'm a lovely man now.
so
Like somebody,
What?
some jackass. Look at you.
Keep looking at me all you want. I still beat you.
So following the logic that's around there, that John Cena was the only man left available.
By what you're saying is, at the time, other than potentially Triple H with his shovel at the ready,
Or, if Daniel Bryan was cleared, which he's been telling everyone he is,
But no, he's saying he's okay, but WWE won't clear him.
but his own doctors will.
Yeah.
his doctors will clean him, but WWE won't, because I think the problem that they're scared of with Daniel Bryan is, comes back straight into the picture. He goes to the win. And he's injured again.
Right.
They're scared that he might be accident prone, but if he is,
We'll end that there for this week. We'll pick up on.
I'm saying I do think that this is going to be a topic that's probably going to be covered, recovered next week, because this is probably something that we can probably get. Listeners, if you want to throw in your hat in this subject, please do. If you agree with us, who do you think, other than Cena at this moment in time,
I think Cesaro
could,
By following logic.
by following logic,
Damn it.
Actual
I
logic.
wanted hate mail. Damn it.
Yeah, because we live in a practical world.
or if not, use WWE logic, which explain why you think this, whoever you're deciding on should be going up against Seth Rollins and fighting for the WWE World Heavyweight title.
So put yourself over.
On Kelsey?
Blew let everyone else first, because I remember last week I had to explain my lovely. Actually, I did it earlier, didn't I? Yes, I only explained 2 shows, so it's okay. I don't want to explain the other show. I can explain it next week.
So put yourself over, Twitter, wherever else we can find you.
You can find me on Matt Burns UK on Facebook. My email is mattburns04@hotmail.com. You can find me on my Twitter, which is Matt the Bad Boy Burns on Twitter.
You didn't even let me say it. What a cunt.
Okay.
What?
Okay, I'll repeat it.
No, it's gone now.
Okay.
You ruined the moment.
Okay. On Twitter.
Okay.
My
My
Use
name is Matt Burns.
And I am a certified twat.
And
that's
I'm
more
fine.
Whoa. Aren't you the man who had Twitter, quickly deleted it, and didn't want to explain what your user handle was? He's not man enough.
All of us made drunken mistakes.
I remember the exact.
You've made more than just one drunken mistake.
No,
I
but
know. Fucking another one was chatting to you in a bar. Dun dun.
and then I remember the day after you were like, girls. Yeah, I was going to MJP. Yeah, I was going to MJP. Wait, girls. I've done something. I was like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? You've got to go pregnant. No, I joined Twitter. I can't do it. I was like, what?
I can't deal.
I went, are you sure? You went, I got the confirmation email.
We need. I think he needs to prove it.
No, I think. No, I completely. Why would you lie about getting drunk?
No.
So,
I think he should mention. I think he should reopen it so people can get an extra way of getting in touch with it.
You got Facebook.
Well, as I've previously said, if you've got something to say in 160 characters, it's not that fucking important to say, is it?
These nuts.
After this video, anyway, shall I repeat?
No,
Handle?
you ruined
Just for
it.
you. Matt.
You've ruined it now, it's gone.
All right. Or you can find me on my website, which is www.matt.
Merchhall.com.
No.
At the Metro Burns
www.matt-burns.co.uk.
dash merch hall
Not dash.
shop.
No. Just www.matt-burns.co.uk. That's all it is.
I am a merch hall.
It has the news, results, pictures, soon to be updated clips of Matt Burns, and we've also got the merchandise page, or you can go onto the contact page and contact me through there as well.
You can just imagine when he goes through a confessional. Oh, Father, I have sinned. I have bought too much merch and I am a whore for merch.
No, that's not what I'm thinking at the moment. I'm more or less thinking, oh please Lord, just what have I done with dealing with these pair?
Forgive me, Father, I have sinned. What's wrong, Matthew? No one bought my merch this week.
What?
No one's bought my merch.
Really?
I need some more. I need to update it. But Matthew, son, you bought about 20 odd new things.
Whoa.
I need 30 more new stuff.
Whoa.
I need to be the new Bailey.
I can't bind enough people with these things. I
not-
need more straps with
I'm-
lights.
People at United have bought all my stuff. I need more.
I'm not a merch whore.
You
I'm
fucking
just
are.
a man who knows how to wrestle and whoop your ass.
What to do? You're still a merch hall.
Where can we find you?
A wrestling event. Maybe a pub like last night after a wrestling event.
On Twitter at...
What the?
I could just bring. No, carry on.
My schedule's busier than that. Oh, these nuts!
Yeah, your schedule is more busy. It's mostly likely going to the health and getting yourself checked out.
That's a good question. Yes.
My pool schedule's busier than that.
But you're the head of the pool.
No. I'm
Okay,
a
vice president.
I'm a vice chairman of a league.
So yeah, of course your schedule's going to be busy.
Did you find me out, Mr. Goff? Would you like to say it this week?
The big deal!
No.
1989.
No.
Look, he's getting frustrated. He wants to do it.
No.
Do you want to ask me something, Matthew?
Oh.
Oh, Father, I have sinned.
Oh, Father, I have sinned. I allowed Nathan Goff to butcher.
Come on now, Mr. Burns.
Nah, carry on.
No, you're going to start crying
Oh,
afterwards.
no.
Nathan took my spot! Nathan took my spot and say your Twitter name!
How do you lie me now?
Anyway.
Just see what I did to him. After Johnny. And I went, how do you like me now? How do you like me now? Whack! And then Mr. Burns went, he fell. He fell to the wrath of my, of these guns.
No comment. No comment.
No, you can find me on Twitter at the...
I'm tired. I'm not doing it now.
Good friend, put that, the big deal. 1989.
It only took us 3 months to stop it. If I'd known that was all it was going to take, I would have butchered that about 3 months ago.
I'll let you do it the first day.
Yeah.
You can find me at Facebook at Charles Kelsey. If you want to write me hate mail,
Which is most likely going to be in the next 5 minutes.
message me on my Facebook page. You can find me at The Burning Truth. And
Find us all at The Burning Truth.
sometimes you can't because either Mr. Goss busy, I'm busy, and you can't fuck off.
Whoa. You're saying that to me? The man who can't fuck off is saying that to me?
What's the original plan for today, Mr. Goff?
Today was supposed to be me and Mr. Kelsey.
And who came in half an hour later? To this lovely studio. Full of monitors and technical equipment.
Technical equipment.
Who came in half an hour later
screens.
going... You can't see it, he pointed at Mr. Burns.
I'll admit that.
Like, what are you doing here? I couldn't do it.
The show got cancelled.
The show, there was no show for the day, so I decided to make an appearance. If I recall, I even texted you yesterday over the episode. I texted you
It
that.
sounded like the red monster off Trapdoor.
It's cousin it off the Adams Family.
Very true. And you can find us on The Burn Truth at The Burn Truth.
Are we able to change his Twitter handle to Matt at Sonia Jackson Burns?
Sonia Jackson. Sonia Jackson. No, I remember the first time I met you in the match against Matt Burns. You went, go on, Sonia.
Go on, Sonia!
Go on!
And your Twitter handle could be beaten by Sonia Jackson.
I don't give a fuck. Fucks aren't given.
And then his Twitter handle could be pinned by Pisshead after a curry.
No, it wasn't. Never happened.
Pictures.
Never happened.
We have pictures and a referee.
It never happened.
I mean, he's a sore winner, isn't he?
He's just
So
loser
winner!
as well.
He's a sore winner as well. I beat him. I know this person. I beat him. I beat you.
In all
You haven't
fairness,
beaten me.
I'm doing you.
I own a pinfall victory over Matt Burns.
A pinfall victory over AJ Hughes, a waste of spunk. I'll see him next week. Oh, go look at him. Feel sorry
He's
for his
going to
family.
love you.
I own a.
Cunt stole my try to steal my phrase.
He never got a chance to finish it though.
Thank you for that.
I own a.
Go on.
I own a pissed up headlock takedown on Mr. Hughes.
It wasn't just the fact that it wasn't the pistol one. It was perfection. How you did it on him. He just went whee.
And I helped you afterwards.
But the add-on to that. I know. But the add-on to that.
Sound like
I sounded like I was drowning.
the Simpsons chainsaw.
Anyway, another highlight of that night would be the body slam.
And the police coming past.
Oh, that was brilliant.
And me doing this. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Officer.
No, sorry. My Queen's wave. Hello.
Next time there'll be a pop-up powerbomb onto the.
Not onto the corner.
No, I was doing a rumble. Anyway, where can we find you, Mr. Goff? Except for all nice, decent pubs and pool tables.
You can find me on Facebook. Find me on Facebook at Nathan Goff, and just email The Burning Truth, which is burningtruth@outlook.com.
That it is. That it is. Any shout outs for anybody?
my wasted spunk son, AJ Hughes, because he tried to steal my phrase. You can't do Sunshine. No, we're not saying it to 2K.
2K!
Yes, we've got to give a shout out to 2K.
Can't say what I normally say during my podcast. We're done for very bad things.
So
Basically, you don't want to be erased.
I won't be erased, just won't be respected as much.
I'm looking forward to 2K Dream Guns very shortly. It's been arranged.
It's been arranged.
Oh.
But you can see the contempt on Kelsey's face. He's thinking to himself,
You just want to shut up. It's like Tim Allen.
So so I'm looking forward to 2K Dream Guns. It'll be a different perspective from the Dudley area.
anything you want... What's Mr. Kelsey? What's the matter, Mr. Kelsey?
It's going to be a disaster.
Why is it going to be a disaster?
He's like Chris Drew.
It's like Chris Drew.
He just won't shut up.
So you're expecting to him come out with Head or Ed?
No, I don't mention that name.
Oh, you don't like that name?
Don't mention that.
What does Kelsey hate? Ed.
No.
What does Kelsey not want?
One second. No.
Who does Kelsey normally end up on top of?
Anything?
A lot of men, unfortunately. That sounds really gay, but I don't care. We're in pro wrestling. I just sweat men for a living.
Right then, so that's us done for this week.
That's us done for this week.
So send your questions to us, and we'll be back next week.
All of us.
At the same time.
Well, send your questions. Send your point of views over the John Cena, the Seth Rollins SummerSlam. Please, if you've got any questions or you just want to just generally chat, just send us
Messages.
send us messages and everything. And
Tweets.
as we always keep saying, please check out either your local wrestling or television wrestling, any wrestling in general.
Or our podcast.
And also, I want to hear your opinions on Undertaker Brock Lesnar, because there's got to be someone out there that thinks the same as me.
We're not thinking he's going to get beat up. We're not saying
But
that.
you two are looking forward to watching it. It's going to be a train wreck.
It might be a train wreck, it might not be.
What's the match you're looking forward to watch at SummerSlam?
What's the match that you're looking forward to?
The one I'm looking forward to.
The one that you're looking forward to.
Cesaro, Kevin Owens,
Hasn't been announced yet, but still.
Is that it?
and the Divas match.
So he's not looking forward to Undertaker versus...
No, because it's going to be a fucking train wreck. An absolute...
Oh! What a bastard!
Precisely.
Whoa. Kelsey's being smart. He just ended himself by stretching.
Right. It'll be a clusterfuck of a match.
I
Just
think,
like my
I
fucking
think we may have to end this podcast very quickly because Kelsey looks like he's about to cry and may need medical attention.
Right, so we'll end that there, folks. So that's a bye from the Burning Truth, a bye from the Broken Man, the man that can't fuck off, Charles Kelsey.
Well, my advice, people, is don't stretch.
It's a bye from me, Nathan Goff, and it's a bye from the Plank's old brother.
Matt Burns. See you later.
Bye. Yeah, bye. Yeah, now fuck off.